Hi traders. In this video I will talk about the bear market and the era that we are heading towards, and just want to talk about why people are so upset right now and why people are behaving like they didn't see it coming. Everybody saw that there will be a huge crisis in the near future, and it doesn't matter how it starts, because it always starts in a different way, but it is always the same for the average person. So don't act like it is not something that was inevitable. Also, the hair on my head is going crazy, and I don't say it wasn't inevitable. I've seen it coming. This hair, it is all over the place. So I want to start with one of the best quotes, that everybody everybody's genius in a bull market. This quote is simple, but it is genius. It is the truth. Everybody is a genius when the stocks are just going upwards. It is not a prediction in a bull market that the stock market will go, up and more. It is rising, of course. And I don't understand, when there is a bear market, a recession, people are they're going crazy. Of course, it is very funny because the crypto market, it has a bit of a downwards spiral at this moment and in the last half year, but the stock market is the same way. So it is not a separate thing why the crypto market and the stock market is now going down. And if you take a look at it, all the indices are just at a really, really bad position, and all the major brands, the strongest currencies in history like the euro, it is losing like so much, and it will continue to lose its power. It is not something unusual. It is the normal way of the world. There were dinosaurs at some point. Now there are no dinosaurs. And we will say there was the euro, which was the strongest currency, one of the strongest currencies, and now there is no euro. There is it is completely normal. The British pound, it is one of these, it is a currency that is just one of the most powerful currencies that ever existed, and it will vanish. What's the matter with that? There was the Roman Empire. There were, so many huge empires. They thought it lasts forever. They ruled the world, and now they are gone. They are gone. So it is completely normal. Don't act like it is not a part of nature. Of course, the human race, it will vanish too. And what it is normal. All of these things, like millions of years and stuff, it is nothing compared to the billions of years and the infinite of the universe. And we are just the small part of something that will exist for a long, long time, forever, and it will exist forever without us. But until then, let's make some good trades and some good trading decisions, and don't act like you didn't see it coming. It is just a recession, nothing new. All the bankers, basically everybody around the world, except a few people who are living a tribal lifestyle, we were building this recession together. So now let's make some good trades together, and and let's analyze the markets, and don't treat it like something very unique and different that it hasn't happened before. Oh, no, it happened, and it will happen. So let's prepare and let's make some good trades out of it. And you can compare, for example, the fall of empires, this situation. Of course, I hope you know that there weren't any so the internet wasn't a thing back then. Wired or wireless connection to each other, it was not a thing. Like telephone and all those crazy stuff that is the part of our life right now was not a thing. But even though the world is completely changed in a way, it is completely the same in some ways. And in a statistical way, if you just take the measurements from the good points, data points, it is the same. And it is the same how these empires fell after a while. And you can really make the bank if you analyze the markets. And I made the best profits in this half year since and during the COVID-19, because if you take a look at the patterns of all the historical events, and not just like the last 20 years, but like really old stuff, you can calculate what will happen. And even my friends and traders, they were asking me, why you are taking this trade, man? It is crazy. Like it won't go that low, or that high. Are you out of your mind? And now they don't understand how I figured out that the market will go in a certain direction. And it is because I was analyzing not the markets today, but the historic events of the empires that has fallen by diseases, by climate change. It was a huge thing back then as well, by other empires, and every kind of stuff that is existing in the world right now, except the internet and all the technology. But in a way it is so similar that it is crazy, and people don't really take it seriously and don't really take it into consideration. And I think it is a mistake, because you have to take a look at the bigger picture instead of just your lifetime, or even your grandparents' lifetime. But and then if there's a recession, you will make the best trades. And now I am trying to adopt my EAs. I am coding a system that will be based on data points of these historical events, based on history books, Wikipedia, of course, and historic events from thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago, and even more. And some basic data points based on those events that will compare the situations to this day with big data. It might seem like a crazy idea, but we will see how it works and how it can predict the markets. And it is just a quick video about the thinking process, how I will approach the upcoming recession, and like the fall of entire great empires and countries that were the wealthiest countries on earth, and how everything will change or remain the same. I won't say that it will go in a certain direction, but eruption is a thing that will happen, and entropy will follow it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was just a video that after you watched it, you just start to think and read some stuff about just historic empires and how they fall and how they fell, and you will see the pattern. I hope you will do that. Ciao.